Carol Ofori, East Coast Radio.
Woman Crush Wednesday. In studio, I have an extraordinary woman, whose life story reads like something out of an actual movie. Françoise Malby-Anthony is a powerhouse businesswoman, conservationist, and author. She traded a successful international career for a life dedicated, and I mean completely dedicated, to wildlife right here in KZN. Alongside her late husband, Lawrence Anthony, she co-founded the iconic Thula Private Game Reserve, which is a sanctuary that continues to change the lives of not only the animals but the humans as well. After his passing, she didn't just carry the legacy, she absolutely expanded it. From launching conservation initiatives to building rehabilitation centers, Françoise has become a global voice for wildlife and, of course, sustainable tourism. She's also a best-selling author behind An Elephant in My Kitchen, as well as The Elephants of Thula, which are stories that will move you, inspire you, and of course, stay with you. Welcome, Françoise. Good to have you back.
Thank you so much, Carol. So nice to see you again. So nice to be back at East Coast Radio.
Right. You were last year around about July 2022.
That's right.
And we were talking The Elephants of Thula.
That's right.
And it's been, 4 years, and there's a brand new book on the shelves.
Exactly. A brand new book.
I love it. Okay, let's start here. We've seen your story of unforgettable moments with elephants, coming to your table, just elephant stories and baboons around the pool, etc. Which encounter would you say has changed you the most?
Well, the most amazing encounter is when my late husband passed away, and when the elephants came to the house. 2 days after we found out that he passed away. He passed away in Johannesburg. So it was quite an amazing, very moving moment to see the whole herd, led by Nana and Frankie, to arrive at the house and to stand there for quite a while, I would say, with that really moving. With that, there's been lots of stories said about that. People saying they hadn't been at the house for 3 years or 2 years. No, they were coming on a regular basis, but different. This time was different. Their whole attitude, the whole aura was completely different. So it was quite an exceptional moment for everybody at Thula. We all, you can only interpret the behavior from your own perspective.
Correct.
And for us, they were coming to pay their respect. They knew something had happened. And this is the way we interpreted it. But what's even more amazing is that they came back the following year and the following year. So 3 years in a row, they came back. This year they came back. They were all around, but different. They didn't stand in front of the house for hours like they did last time.
Right.
So they all came. They were around for about a week.
Wow.
Early March. So it's quite interesting. Mm-hmm.
Wow. So I assume with them coming back every year early March, it's a constant reminder as well of your husband's love and his presence.
That is still present. Yeah, absolutely. It's 14 years later. It's quite amazing.
It's quite amazing. Yeah. And they say elephants have good memory.
Exactly.
Now, how has your journey at Thula shaped the way you see your relationship with nature? Because clearly, having left France back in the 80s, 87 I think it was, that you left France for South Africa, how has it shaped, your relationship with nature and who you are today?
It took a while because, you see, we were living in Durban for 10 years with Lawrence when you announced me that he had bought a game reserve in Zululand.
Right.
And I didn't have a clue what he was talking about. So we didn't frequent game reserves at all, with Lawrence. So I had vaguely seen an elephant in my life, but I mean, really not a clue. Really totally unprepared. So we moved there in June 1998, July, and it was quite a cultural shock for me to see my first snake and my first crab. Even there were crabs in the bush. Can you believe that? I mean, and those beautiful animals. Anyway, I had a lot to learn. This is the way I look at it. I had a hell of a lot to learn.
I love that. We're going to sit down now and talk about your new cookbook, Dining with Elephants. You've just handed me a copy. It looks absolutely beautiful. The meals in here look absolutely amazing. Now, Françoise, this book is a cookbook. What made you decide to branch out from your usual, writing about the animals on the reserve to now focusing in on the food that you serve?
Well, it all started when we first opened the Safari Lodge in June 2000. what we had, we just had we didn't have much to offer at that time. We were very small, just 1,000 hectare fenced with 7 elephants, which were a bit of a trouble elephant. They used to charge a lot. They were a little bit, they were different, let's say. So people were not, and we had to make ourselves known. So, okay, the elephants were on one side because they had escaped, they were escape artists as well. So we made ourselves known that way as well.
Yeah.
But, I told Lois, we built the lodge. June 2000, we opened a safari lodge. And I told him, why don't we do something really unusual that other lodges don't do, like some nice cuisine.
Yes.
This is the only thing I can do is French cuisine. So, and we employed ladies from the local communities.
Right.
And there's one called Tom, actually. She started, she was 17 years old at Thula. And now she's our head chef.
Wow.
26 years later. She's unbelievable, incredible. And I mean, we created all these recipes with my staff. From scratch, because there was no Google in those days. You couldn't go and copy or unload recipes. We had to unload them from our head.
Yeah.
So it was. So that's it. We created a few things from my experience from French cuisine, and voilà. This is how the start of the reputation of renowned gourmet destination, the Safari Lodge became. And people were asking for recipes, and we didn't want to give them the recipes. My chef, they were like, you say they were very jealous.
Like, no, you can't share this stuff with the people. I'm going through the book right now, and I'm looking at some of the titles. And you mentioned that you mix South African cuisine along with French cuisine, of course, because you are of French origins. And of course, the croque madame is in there. A soufflé omelette is in there. And some other amazing dishes. Which one in here would you say, I'll put you on the spot, is one of your favorites?
The egg nest. This is a beautiful one with the yellow in the middle. Egg nest with parmesan and spinach. It's unbelievable. It's so beautiful. It's the best looking one. The omelette soufflé is amazing. Croque madame, is our absolute favorite.
I love croque madame.
Everyone. This one is absolutely the best for everyone. So these were all recipes that they were kind of transformed from the original French. Well, number one, we do it with the local products, and as I say in my book, when you live 25 kilometers away from the first supermarket, it's not like I've got a Woolworths around the corner,
Right.
So I have to be, we have to be creative.
That's it, yeah.
We have to be creative, and this is what happened. So we create all these years, these beautiful recipes, and then I've been asked for so many times for a cookbook. But I just didn't want to do just a cookbook. I wanted to do a book with stories,
Gotcha.
all relating to food, to the animals, the humans. So it's all about coexistence, all linked to food. When the elephants arrive on the veranda at the lodge, the rhino get inside the boma where everybody's eating, the little bush baby that we brought up at the lodge, and all the animals interaction. I mean, the cheetah literally chasing an impala right in front. All these stories, but there are some old stories, like when the elephants raided my vegetable garden and they destroyed everything. And when we had an elephant at the doorstep, just at the doorstep of the honeymoon suite. Wow. And we told the guests, please don't open the door because there's an elephant at your door.
Yes.
And I heard a little giggle. And I heard the door opening.
Oh, no.
Said, no!
Don't open the door.
But I don't know in what language it was, but they closed the door so fast. The elephant didn't care because he was busy eating marula.
Of course, their favorite.
So, I've got plenty of stories about baboons, even monkeys. And, you will love the monkeys. I know in KwaZulu-Natal, some on the coast, we've got some problem with them, but you will love the monkeys.
I love it.
After reading all my monkey stories, and it's all about us humans being more humble as well.
Yes. Which I absolutely love, how you've taken the story of food and incorporated with humans and educating us on how to be more, caring and empathetic and understanding and working in unison with these animals. This is a great Mother's Day gift, right? You were saying?
Exactly. It's a great Mother's Day because whether it's dad or mom cooking, it doesn't matter. The stories as well, the children will love them.
Yeah.
And everybody will love the stories because they are real stories from the bush.
I love it.
And for 27 years. So it's quite amazing. And they're fun. Lots of them are very funny.
I love that. Now, Francois, as always, we love to get advice from you. You left us with a wonderful saying last time you were here. You said obstacles are the way to opportunities, which has still resonated with me today. So today I ask you, what are your words of advice for people who are striving to live in their purpose? Because you clearly are living in your purpose.
You see, I always believe that perseverance is a secret.
Perseverance
of
is a
success.
secret.
Perseverance, never give up, never stop learning, believe in the impossible. Don't be scared of change. Don't be scared of challenges, because these are the ones who are going to help you with evolution and growth. This is really the thing. And never give up in life, never give up, because it is really the solution and the key to success. In all my that book as well, I've put a lot of little sayings like that, because I love those little proverbs. And there is one that I really love. Say, if you want to make everyone happy, don't be a leader, sell ice cream. I think it's very good. It's from Steve Jobs.
I love it.
I think that's beautiful.
That's
and it's so true. You can't please everyone, but you must have goals in life. And if it's a good goal, don't give up. Just carry on. Do whatever is necessary.
The words of Françoise Malby-Anthony. Thank you so much. The brand new book, Dining with Elephants, available at all big stores, all bookstores. Look for it online. You'll find it. And of course, go and visit them and the elephants at Thula Private Game Reserve out in Zululand. Thank you so much, Françoise. It's always a pleasure. We'll see you again next year with a new book, ne?
Well, next time a bit soon, but in a couple of years maybe.
In a couple of years. Thank you, Françoise.
Thank you so much, Carol. It was wonderful.
Carol Ofori. Weekdays 9 to 12 p.m. East Coast Radio.